One of the biggest jobs that I've done to date has been being part of the planning and development for the Volvo Ocean Race, which was the single biggest event to ever happen in the west of Ireland and took place in May and June of this year. It caused the eyes of the world to turn to Galway. It gave us an incredible platform to promote the west of Ireland in general, but Galway in particular, and it certainly changed the way that everybody, both here and in this country and abroad, sees the west of Ireland and sees Galway. My background was that I got a taste of the West in the mid-80s when I came here to UCG as a student. Very young, very impressionable, and the impressions really lasted. But I didn't see any more of the West for another 20 years until I finally worked my way back here. I had done a BCom here in Galway, worked after that in rural development, things like the LEADER programme, in the European Parliament, then moved in by a strange means to working in event management when I strangely or somehow managed to get the job of being CEO of the St. Patrick's Festival in Dublin. So that got me complete immersion therapy into event management, and it was at the end of that the opportunity came up really for me to move what I call back to the West. Together with my husband we were looking at starting up a company, and the bottom line was that the supports for startup businesses here in the West were far more accessible, far better than we could have really been able to tap into anywhere else. He was and is from Galway, and it was his desire to live here and to continue to live here. So it all added up in every logically, financially, emotionally, everything. So it was a very easy decision. When I came to Galway, it was in the knowledge and in the understanding that the business environment here was very good and positive and supportive towards small business, new company startups. But I have to say that in the 5 years since I've been here, that has improved enormously and quite dramatically, in particular because new businesses are getting far more involved in networking opportunities and in helping themselves, helping each other, and being supported to do so by the various agencies. There are quite a number of networking opportunities, things like the Northwest Connects initiative. The SkillNets programme as well has helped our company and myself quite enormously to grow and develop during that period. My advice or suggestion to anybody thinking of moving to Galway, setting up a business here, is not to be daunted by the prospect. This is really a very, very small country, and we need to see it for the small country that it is. Journey times aren't particularly long. The new roads and new infrastructure is there to help with that. But also I've never found that I needed to be on the train or on the plane to Dublin or London or wherever quite as often as I might have thought that I would. With technology, it's really possible to do anything from a base here in Galway or anywhere in the west of Ireland that you can do anywhere else in the world.